Welcome back to Top 10 South Africa, the channel where we take you on deep and immersive journeys through the country's most fascinating places. Whether it's breathtaking landscapes, hidden historical towns, or luxurious estates, we bring you closer to the South Africa you didn't know existed. In today's video, we're venturing into the heart of Gauteng to explore the richest suburbs in the province, and by extension, some of the wealthiest postcodes in the entire country. From the diplomatic enclaves of Pretoria to the exclusive neighborhoods of Sandton, these are not just suburbs, they are strongholds of old money, new wealth, political power, and sheer architectural opulence. If you enjoy this kind of content, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment down below, and share it with your fellow lovers of luxury and lifestyle. And if you'd like to support the channel, watching the ads goes a long way. Now let's begin our countdown of the top 10 richest suburbs in Gauteng. Number 10, Brooklyn, Pretoria. We begin in the Jacaranda City with a suburb that combines classic charm with a cosmopolitan edge. Brooklyn. Located just east of the Pretoria CBD, this is where prestige meets practicality. Brooklyn is home to a blend of elegant old homes and modern architectural masterpieces, often tucked behind high walls and leafy canopies. It's a favorite among high-ranking professionals, foreign diplomats, and the legal elite thanks to its proximity to the University of Pretoria, major government institutions, and top private schools. But what makes Brooklyn truly rich is its seamless balance, a place where academic minds, legal power, and international diplomacy coexist under a canopy of purple jacarandas in the springtime. With boutiques, art galleries, and high-end restaurants close at hand, Brooklyn is Pretoria's answer to graceful urban luxury. Number 9. Waterkloof, Pretoria. Climbing a little higher, both in altitude and affluence, we arrive at Waterkloof, Pretoria's crown jewel. Perched on the hills overlooking the city, Waterkloof is synonymous with wealth, power, and timeless exclusivity. Its grand mansions, often set on vast properties with sweeping views, have hosted some of the country's most influential families, as well as embassies from around the world. The streets here are quiet, dignified, and lined with mature trees, offering a sense of old-world charm in a modern capital. Generational wealth has a firm foothold here. And whether it's a stately Cape Dutch-style residence or a cutting-edge architectural showpiece, homes in Waterkloof are built for legacy. Living here isn't about being seen, it's about being established. Number 8, Stein City, Johannesburg. Then we shift gears into the future. Stein City is not just an estate, it's an entire suburb born from a bold, modern vision of integrated luxury living. Sprawled across more than 2,000 acres between Fourways and Lanseria in the north of Johannesburg, Stein City is often misunderstood as merely a residential estate, but it's far more expansive in both scale and ambition. What makes it a suburb in its own right is the sheer size, infrastructure, and diversity of offerings. It features not only private mansions and apartments, but also schools, office spaces, a commercial village, medical facilities, restaurants, and recreational zones. It has its own road networks, service infrastructure, even a private heliport. Essentially everything a standalone suburb would require to function independently from the city around it. What sets Stein City apart is its commitment to creating an all-encompassing lifestyle. You don't just live here, you exist within a meticulously curated ecosystem designed around wellness, security, and elegance. There are kilometers of landscaped parks, running and cycling trails, a championship golf course, private schools, and even an equestrian center. The architecture fuses sleek modernism with earthy tones and green living, creating an aesthetic that feels both luxurious and human. Privacy is paramount, but so is community. Residents can enjoy a connected lifestyle without ever sacrificing space or serenity. More than anything, Stein City represents the evolution of suburban living in South Africa. It breaks away from traditional definitions of suburbia by offering a utopian blend of urban convenience and nature-wrapped tranquility. It's home to captains of industry, celebrities, and tech entrepreneurs who crave the best of both worlds. Cutting-edge infrastructure with an almost resort-like setting, With billions invested in continuous development, it's no exaggeration to say that Stein City is shaping the future of affluent suburban living in Gauteng. It's not just a place to live, it's a place to belong to a new kind of city. Number 7, Dinefern, Johannesburg North. Just a few kilometers to the west lies another estate suburb that has long been the preserve of Gauteng's elite, Dinefern. Nestled between Fourways and Broadacres, Dinefern is where manicured fairways, ivy-draped villas, and lakeside mansions come together to form one of Johannesburg's most prestigious gated residential communities. It's more than just a secure estate, it's a lifestyle suburb, fully integrated with its own school, shopping center, parks, and of course the iconic Dinefern Golf and Country Estate at its heart. What makes Dinefern unique is how it has maintained its relevance over decades. Long before Stein City introduced ultra-modern luxury, Dinefern was already setting the standard for exclusive, community-oriented estate living in Gauteng. Winding roads lined with jacarandas lead to homes that reflect quiet opulence. Think double-volume entrances, wine cellars, infinity pools, and views of lush, green expanses that look nothing like the nearby hustle of Fourways. Dinefern's charm lies in its balance, luxury without the showiness, convenience without the chaos. It represents the earlier wave of estate-based suburban development that successfully married exclusivity with lifestyle. And while newer developments like Stein City have redefined modern estate living, Dinefern remains timeless. A bastion of classic Gauteng wealth, still highly desirable, still prestigious, and still very much at the core of what it means to live well in Johannesburg's northern belt. Number 6, Dankel Johannesburg. For those who prefer understated elegance, Dankel is a name whispered among the truly discerning. Tucked between Rosebank and Hyde Park, Dankel offers quiet, boomed-off streets where heritage homes nestle behind ivy-covered walls and lush gardens. There are no grand gates announcing your wealth here, just subtle signs of refinement and impeccable taste. Dankel is where foreign ambassadors, international consultants, and private wealth managers live. People who don't want to be seen, but who want everything of the best within reach. The suburb's close proximity to business hubs and prestigious schools only adds to its appeal. It's old money without the show, luxury without the flash, and that's what makes it so exclusive. Number 5, Morningside Santon. In contrast, Morningside is all about modern prestige. Perfectly positioned within the financial heartbeat of Africa, this suburb is popular with top executives, corporate heavyweights, and high-earning professionals. The homes here are newer, more contemporary, often built behind high-tech security systems and loaded with smart features. You'll find rooftop pools, designer kitchens, home theaters, and yet the suburb also maintains a family-friendly, tree-lined feel that adds warmth to its sophistication. Morningside is where ambition lives, not yet the old guard, but certainly the rising elite. And with Sandton City, the Hton, and top private hospitals just a few minutes away, it's also one of the most conveniently located places to live rich. Number 4, Hton Johannesburg. Then we arrive at Hton, steeped in legacy, rich in heritage, and draped in quiet grandeur. This is not just one of Johannesburg's oldest and most prestigious suburbs. It is a place where the weight of history hangs gently in the air, where tree-lined boulevards weave between stately mansions and perfectly maintained gardens, and where time seems to slow in honor of its dignified past. Hton is perhaps best known for being home to South Africa's most beloved icon, Nelson Mandela, whose presence has left an enduring sense of gravitas over the neighborhood. But beyond its historic significance, Hton continues to thrive as a bastion of old money wealth and intergenerational prestige. Its homes are not always flashy, though some are undeniably grand, but what they often share is scale, stature, and an unmistakable air of permanence. Hton is also home to top schools like King Edward VII, Sir School in Rodin, as well as the Hton Golf Club, a lush green sanctuary that wraps around the suburb, further enhancing its timeless charm. Residents here tend to be established professionals, diplomats, and families who have lived in the area for generations. While Sandton's skyline glitters in the distance, Houghton remains deliberately still, guarded by stone walls and century-old trees. It is wealth cloaked in dignity, a suburb that doesn't seek attention because it already commands respect. In the hierarchy of Houghton's richest neighborhoods, Houghton remains immovable, not because it's the most expensive, but because it is the most revered. Number 3, Brianston Johannesburg. Sprawling and leafy, Brianston is the kind of suburb where wealth stretches out comfortably across vast stands, shaded avenues, and quiet lanes that wind through one of Johannesburg's most desirable residential enclaves. This is a place where affluence doesn't need to make a statement. It simply exists, embedded in every double-story mansion, every private equestrian property, and every family estate that seems to grow more elegant with time. Once a semi-rural retreat for the city's elite, Brianston has transformed into a sophisticated, self-contained suburb that balances corporate proximity with country-style living. Brianston is where old wealth and new success coexist. You'll find heritage homes with manicured gardens and colonial charm right alongside sleek modern builds with smart home automation, rooftop terraces, and luxury finishes. But Brianston is more than just residential prestige. It's a lifestyle. Top schools like St. Stithian's College, elite medical facilities, and shopping hubs like Brianston Shopping Center and Nickelway lend the area a complete, upmarket ecosystem. The Sandton Clinic is nearby, and with its wide roads and excellent infrastructure, the suburb feels both peaceful and well-connected. Brianston may not flaunt itself like some of Houghton's flashier addresses, but that's precisely why it remains one of the richest and most enduringly sought-after suburbs in the province. Elegant, expansive, and quietly powerful. Number 2, Hyde Park, Johannesburg. Hyde Park is Johannesburg's version of quiet nobility, a suburb where understated elegance meets deep-rooted affluence, and where the stately calm of old money still echoes through tree-lined avenues and timeless mansions. Tucked between Sandhurst and Craighall, Hyde Park has long held its place as one of Gauteng's most elite neighborhoods, exuding a refined charm that resists trends and outlasts economic tides. It's not about flashy displays or modern showpieces here. It's about heritage, poise, and a lifestyle built around privacy, security, and comfort at the highest level. Homes in Hyde Park are often architectural masterpieces, each uniquely designed with spacious grounds, sculpted gardens, classical columns, and interiors that whisper of curated taste and generations of wealth. This is a suburb where ambassadors reside behind high walls, where diplomatic flags flutter beside wrought iron gates, and where luxury vehicles glide quietly over cobblestone driveways. Yet despite the formality of its image, Hyde Park has evolved gracefully, blending its traditional grandeur with modern flourishes, luxury apartments, and smart home estates that cater to South Africa's newer class of wealthy professionals. Hyde Park's allure also lies in its perfect balance of exclusivity and location. It's mere minutes from Sandton's financial hub, yet somehow feels miles away from the city's bustle. Boom streets, 24-hour patrols, and tight-knit neighborhood networks offer a sense of seclusion and serenity that's become increasingly rare in Johannesburg. In every way, Hyde Park is a sanctuary for the discerning, the established, and those who understand that true wealth often whispers, never shouts. Number 1, Sandhurst Johannesburg. At the very top of the list, both geographically and economically, is Sandhurst, one of South Africa's most expensive and prestigious residential suburb. This is the crown jewel of African luxury real estate. Behind the imposing gates and hedges lie homes worth 50 million rand, 80 million rand, even over 100 million rand. Private compounds where art collections, home cinemas, and wine cellars are standard, not extra. Sandhurst is home to billionaires, business tycoons, foreign dignitaries, and a select few who have reached the absolute pinnacle of success. Here, homes come with panoramic city views, full-time security teams, and in some cases, private staff quarters larger than most townhouses. Yet it all remains serene and secluded, the kind of place where you may never see your neighbor, but you know there's someone powerful. Sandhurst isn't just the richest suburb in Houghton, It's the ultimate symbol of wealth in South Africa. And there you have it, the 10 richest suburbs in Gauteng, each offering a unique slice of luxury, history, and high-end living. Whether you're drawn to the future-forward estates of Johannesburg, the diplomatic elegance of Pretoria, or the timeless wealth of Sandton's heartland, is home to some of the continent's most elite residential addresses. Let us know in the comments which suburb you'd love to live in, or which one surprised you the most. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you'd like to support the channel, watching the ads helps us keep the content coming. Until next time, take care and keep dreaming big.